Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to be kind of, well, I'm going to say copying, getting inspiration, very heavy inspiration, taking the idea from Battybean on YouTube. And I saw her video on this, as you see from the title of this video. I saw her video and I was like, that looks like great fun. I want to do this too. So essentially in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 brands that if I could not have any other brand for the rest of my life, if I could only buy from 5 brands forever, this is really great, isn't it? I'm trying to get my words out. If I could only buy from 5 brands for the rest of my life, what would they be? Now, she was like not going to do the cop-out style of picking some brands that do it all. I genuinely sat there and I was like, oh, what would bring me the most joy? Now that does mean that some products that are my holy grails I would never be able to use again because I haven't picked that brand. And kind of my reasoning behind some of this was I wouldn't pick a brand, like a whole brand, just to use one product. I wanted to pick 5 brands that had a plethora of things that I truly loved, so I'd have options, okay? I'm a little bit of like a commitment phobe and I need options. I can't be told I can only have one thing forever because I start to get panicky, okay? I start to get panicky. Let's start off with like my favourite thing to do with makeup, and that is eyeshadow. Now, there was one brand for me that I thought, okay, what's consistent, what excites me, what has different textures, what's fun, packaging, blah, 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 blah. And it was Kaleidos. I've actually got Clydos on my eyes today. I've got the Flower Punk palette. Now, I will list all the makeup I have on my face down in the description bar below. I got really stuck at doing that recently, so I will do that. I'm sorry. I've got the Flower Punk palette on my face today, and this is literally 4 shadows for this entire look, and I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. I just love Kaleidos. I think their packaging is really funky. You've got the 6 pans. I don't own the 4 pans or the quads at the moment. I do intend on picking those up, but I just haven't got around to it yet. But they do all these funky colour stories, some neutral, some colourful, and they also collaborate with brilliant people. You know, the Club Nebula is one of my favourite palettes to date. And honestly, for me, like neutral makeup, to me this is like neutral. I love green, I love colour. And for me, I thought, well, Kaleidos just do it so well. I could wear this on an everyday. I could go out with this eyeshadow, you know, like this sort of style of eyeshadow one. So for me, Kaleidos were a brand that I had to have simply for their eyeshadows. Now they do also have liquid lipsticks. I've got one of their liquid lipsticks on today, it's this one here. And they also have the eye primer, which I don't know where that eye primer is. It's probably in like the plethora of crap that I've got hanging around this room. But they have an eye primer and that is also fantastic. And they also have really funky highlighters. I completely forgot to talk about these. They have some really funky highlighters that change different shifts. These are exciting, they're good packaging. I think Kaleidos would be a really great brand to keep as one of my 5 brands that I would only ever purchase for the rest of my life. They just sell really fun makeup, and I think it would be my colour cosmetics, like my little thing that I dip into. They also have blushes as well, but I haven't tried those out, but I trust that they would be amazing because everything I buy from Kaleidos never disappoints. I think the next brand for me was a bit of a difficult one because I was sitting there thinking, okay, colour cosmetics aside, Megan, what would you actually use for your base? And the thing is with me is I love like a concealer from a specific brand, a setting spray from a specific brand. I love foundations from a specific brand. You know, like I don't really have a brand I go to for my base makeup. So I kind of wanted like 2 options here. These are my like 2 options for base makeup and just all reliable things that I know that I would look nice. I tried to kind of keep my 5 brands to affordable. I didn't want everything to be high-end because can you imagine like the only 5 brands you can ever purchase from being like really high-end? I don't think so, no, not for me. So I thought that the next brand should be NYX. Now, honestly, I don't own a lot from NYX, but I know that they have a lot on offer. They're kind of like the higher end of the drugstore, so like everything retails around the £15 mark, if not edging towards £18, but I don't think I mind that. I love their concealer. This Born to Glow concealer, I've actually got a backup of it. I love it. It's an obsession. I know it's discontinued, but they have proven that they can do really good concealers. They do really nice primers. They've got the Angel Veil, and there's loads of other primers available. I don't own them, but they've got loads of other primers as well as setting sprays. They also have the glitter glue, which I love. So between this one and my Kaleidos primer, I think I'd be like set for eye primers, priming, setting spray, concealer and foundation. And they also have some really nice powders. This is the High Glass Illuminating Powder, and it's really, really lovely. They also have some nice like cheek products as well, and good brow products as well. So I feel like NYX would have been a safe one to go to kind of make sure that I do have something for my base. at least. Kind of in the same stride as that, I wanted to pick another brand that I could go to for foundations and stuff that I know are just great, and it's a brand that I've always loved, and I had lots, but one for me is Rimmel London. I have loved Rimmel London possibly since I have got into makeup when I was 14, 15. I have loved Rimmel London literally forever. They sell some really great foundations. I've got one of their foundations on today, in fact. I think it's this one. It's this Match Perfection one. I love their foundations. I think they're great and they're affordable, so what's not to love? I can see a piece of hair, it's really annoying me. It's doing its thing. Cool. I love their foundations. I think they're great, they're affordable, they come in a decent shade range to my knowledge. I don't think they're particularly fantastic with their shade range, but sometimes, you know, when you only look for what you want, so you don't become a little bit blinded towards everything else. But for me, their foundations have always been great. The Stay Matte powder, it's an oldie but a goodie. It is an oldie but a goodie. I don't really use a lot of powder, so I think between NYX and Rimmel, I would have some good selections on face powders. They also do some great concealers to go with that, and I really love some of their cheek products. I've got this one, and I thought I picked up one of their blushes, obviously not, but they have some really great blushes and bronzers as well, and highlights. So I feel like, yeah, again, I'd be pretty safe with Rimmel London, knowing that there's at least a few products that would be able to back me up. I love how seriously I'm taking this. I'm like, if I could only have 5, these are the 5 I'm having, all right? I think another one to note for Rimmel London is that they sell amazing lipsticks. Like, honestly, their lipsticks are like £5 and they are so great. I feel like they're forgotten in the makeup industry nowadays, but Rimmel London do great lipsticks. Some of them are my favourite nudes ever. We've got like 56 Boho Nude and 45, I don't know actually what this is called, I think it's just called 45. These are great, okay? Rimmel London do lipsticks so well. They also do lip liners really well as well. They haven't got a great range of colours, but like the core colours that you need, like nudes, browns, like, well, nudes and browns are kind of the same shades, nudes and browns, light pinky nudes, brownie nudes, burgundy nudes, you're covered with nudes. And then they've got like purples and pinks and reds. I feel like you're pretty covered with Rimmel. So those two brands, like NYX and Rimmel, were like, I need something from the drugstore that's easily accessible, that I don't have to like shade match online. I need something in the shop that I can trust and rely on, and those two brands I think offer me a lot of flexibility for what I would need. Like I said, Kaleidos would be the brand that I have fun with, that I don't necessarily have to buy everything, but I want to anyway. They don't release a lot throughout the year, but I can trust what they release. That's my fun brand. NYX and Rimmel would be my staple core makeup, everyday easy breezy makeup that I need for my core products. The next brand that I'd keep is interesting because I thought it was going to be Urban Decay and I started pulling out all these Urban Decay bits and I was like, but what about Benefit? And the thing is when I started comparing Urban Decay to Benefit, I was like, Benefit is winning every single time. I can't go without a Benefit mascara. I can't go without a Benefit brow product. And if I'm not allowed my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, spoilers, that's not one of the brands I'm going to pick, then I absolutely need my 24-hour brow setter. Benefit just do some brilliant brow products. They have got every brow product under the sun, pomades, powders, pencils, different shades of pencils, different angles of pencils, mini pencils, Christmas sets, every brow gel, brow primers. They're brilliant for brows, okay? I know that I can just rely on Benefit brows for the rest of my life if that's all I had to choose, okay? I get it. They also do some nice little liquid liners and stuff. I don't typically do liquid liner, but they have like a blue, a black, a brown. Do I really need anything else? I don't really need to, so that was like, yep, brilliant, sure thing. They also have brilliant setting spray. I was literally sitting there like, how can I leave my Urban Decay all-nighter in the drawer? But the Professional, honestly, is just as good. It is just as good. So I feel like I can easily choose Benefit as like the brand that I have as this instead of the Urban Decay. They obviously also do some brilliant cheek products. This, as you probably well know, is one of my favourite palettes. This is a brilliant go-to for travel, so I feel like travelling with my cheek products I'd be good as well. They obviously also have all of the boxes as well. They have all their box blushes. They recently revamped all of their blushes, so they've got a plethora of blushes. The Hoola bronzer actually for me is a perfect match. I know it's not for everyone, but they also have a few different shades for Hoola as well, so if I was darker or lighter I think I'd be okay, especially if I was tanned, or, you know, they've got the Hoola Light and Hoola Tan now. Box blushes are great. Cookie, brilliant highlighter. They also have the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, which is the cream bronzer, which I truly love as well. So I feel like for me, Benefit is one of those brands that I don't love everything from them. Their eyeshadows, do they even have eyeshadows anymore? But I never liked their eyeshadows. I've not particularly ever liked their foundations too much, but their mascaras, brow products, cheek products, and the setting spray are just exceptional for me. So I had to include Benefit as part of this. Okay, last but not least, this is a little bit of a cop-out, okay? This is a little bit of a cop-out because this brand basically sells everything, but I don't actually like everything from this brand. So the last one I want to talk about is Colourpop. Yes, okay, I hear you, it's a cop-out, all right? I've chosen like loads of cop-out brands that sell everything, but like, you know what? This is my video, okay? If you don't like it, click off. I don't think I can actually live without my Colourpop Super Shock highlighters, okay? I'm not sure that I can. I'm not sure that I can do it. I don't think I can. Out of these 5 brands, Kaleidos and Colourpop are the 2 that are online, the 2 that I would only go to for colour cosmetics. Kaleidos, again, brilliant eyeshadows. Colourpop, I mean, let's just talk about Colourpop eyeshadows. They sell everything. There is not an eyeshadow under the sun that you will not be able to buy from Colourpop. Like, they sell everything. They also do brilliant collabs with people. I've got it upside down. This is the At Forest site with Raw Beauty Christie. They've done a Star Wars one, Kathleen Lights. Like, literally, they've collabed with everyone. Tinkerbell. Like, literally everyone. Food. Everything. They collab with everyone. So I feel like Colourpop are fun and fresh and always modern, and they pump out new releases very often, and they also create brilliant core staple palettes as well. So I feel like from an eyeshadow perspective, Kaleidos and Colourpop are going to be like my 2 main girls, you know. I feel like Benefit, I don't even know if they sell eyeshadows anymore, but like they do not interest me if they do. Rimmel London do sell eyeshadows. Not my favourite quality, but I would use them if I had no other choice. I would use them. And NYX, I don't think I've ever used, actually no, I have used NYX eyeshadows. They're alright. Like Rimmel and NYX, I'm a bit like, they're alright. But Colourpop and Kaleidos like are my main girls when it comes to shadows. So I couldn't not include them. And even without the eyeshadows, like the Super Shock shadows, I just can't not. I need these highlighters in my life, okay? I need them. They also sell wonderful cream blushes, powder blushes. Again, these are all like fun as well. Cream bronzers. Oh god, look at this cream blush. I just love Colourpop. They sell really, really fun things. They also sell glitter as well. I think NYX are the only brands possibly that sell glitter. Not that I wear a lot of glitter, but if I wanted it, Colourpop do some really great like gel suspended glitters. And then just to like finish it all off, Colourpop sell every single lip formula you could possibly imagine. I love the Luxe lipsticks. I love the lippy sticks, the lip glosses, the lip oils. Oh my god, what else? The lip crayons. Do they have lip liners? Yeah, they have lip liners. I use them all the time as well. Eyeliners. The eyeliners are really great. Actually, I forgot about the eyeliners. They sell really cool, colourful liners. Colourpop sell it all. The only things, I know a lot of people, by the way, don't like Colourpop lipsticks or lip products. I do. There are a couple that are a little bit hit and miss, I'm not gonna lie. They've got these Luxe, I don't know where they are, they're somewhere in this collection, but they sell some lip products that are questionable, but I genuinely love about 80% of their lip products. So I feel like for lip products between Rimmel and Colourpop, I'd be completely set. And obviously NYX do some really nice lip products as well, actually. So for lips, I'm like totally, I'm there, all right? I'm there, I'm sorted, I'm happy, I'm sitting happy. The only thing is with Colourpop that I don't like, which is how I justified using this brand, is I don't like any of their base products. As in, not colour cosmetics, I don't like their foundations, their powders, their concealers, their primers particularly. I'm not sure that they vibe with me very well. Fourth Ray Beauty isn't bad actually as well, but I'm not going to count that. Colourpop itself, I don't really like their setting sprays either. They're a little bit questionable. I just think the whole base, like the foundation element, like the actual base, for me from Colourpop is like not great. They also sell brilliant brow pencils as well. I forgot to mention that. I love their precision brow pencil, one of my favourites. But like I'd be set with Benefit anyway. So those are my 5 brands. Possibly a little bit of a cop-out because they all do wonderful things. I know that Betty Jean actually tried harder than I did and picked brands that were good at just like a couple of things. I'm a cop-out. And I don't think that I would want any other brands other than these. If I only had 5 brands to use forever, I'd have to be sensible about it, okay? I'd have to be sensible. I need things that I can swatch in store. I need things that I can get like that serotonin from ordering online. I need texture. I need colours. I need variety. I need like new but I need core, you know? I need these things that are going to remain true forever, like my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel London, and I need fun new things and collaborations like Colourpop, and I need texture and coolness from Kaleidos, alright? Have I justified myself? Possibly. I don't know. So yeah, those are the 5 brands. If I only had 5 to choose from for the rest of my life and I could only buy from 5, those would probably be the ones I go to. This isn't saying that these are my favourite brands necessarily. Colourpop and Clydos would be up there, but these aren't necessarily my favourite brands that excite me the most or anything like that. Like Fenty Beauty, an amazing brand. I'd love to be able to afford to just have loads of Fenty makeup. I love them, but like I don't own a lot from them. They're not that affordable for me to just purchase my core makeup, and therefore I'd kind of be like, are you really going to be the brand that I purchase from forever? I think not. I think not. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's just like a quick fun one today. Let me know down below what brands you would keep as your 5 brands. If you were only able to buy 5 for the rest of your makeup days, what would they be? Because having 5 favourite makeup brands and 5 brands that you rely on to give you your makeup needs for the rest of your life are very different things. And I came to that decision as I was sitting there like, these are my favourite brands. I have no foundation. Like, yeah, it's kind of a little bit difficult. So let me know in the comments what your 5 brands would be if you only have 5 for the rest of your days. I think we'd all have very different brands because we all have different needs and different desires. Things excite us differently. Let me know down below, so I'd love to read your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, thumbs this video up if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I try and upload as much as I can, so yeah, ring the bell for that. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!